Hey, Cowboys fans! Let's dive straight into what's going on with America's team as we head into a brand new year. The energy around the organization is definitely building, and there are plenty of storylines to unpack. From off-season strategies to player developments, first up, we've got a lot of focus on key players and the direction this team is heading. The front office has been signaling that they have confidence in the current coaching staff, and that trust is a major talking point. For years, Cowboys fans have watched as coaches came and went, but now, there seems to be a different vibe. The leadership believes in the plan Shoddy and his team have set in motion, and there's a sense that they are really trying to build something sustainable. That doesn't mean there won't be pressure. Of course, in a league where expectations are sky high, every decision carries weight, and the front office is aware that trust has limits, but right now, the direction feels promising, and the focus is on finishing strong and setting the team up for the offseason with momentum. Looking at the offensive side, the Cowboys have had a solid season overall, with some exceptional performances that really highlight the strength of the team. The offense has been clicking more consistently than the defense, which is something the coaching staff is eager to build on. Physicality has been a key theme, especially in the trenches, where offensive line improvements have helped elevate the overall performance. The team is prioritizing keeping players who have contributed significantly to this identity, and that includes standout athletes like George Pickens and Javonte Williams. Their ability to create opportunities and sustain drives has been invaluable, and there's a real intent to maintain that core. On the defensive side, things have been more challenging. The Cowboys know that to compete at the highest level, they need a defense capable of matching elite offenses week after week. While progress has been made, inconsistencies have surfaced, particularly in rotations and linebacker play. The situation with Logan Wilson has brought attention to how positional management and communication impact performance, and there's a clear recognition that adjustments will be needed. One of the exciting developments is the potential return of Javonte. His presence adds a level of pressure and versatility that the defense can leverage immediately. The conversations around his early re-signing show that the team is prioritizing defensive impact players and leaders who can set the tone. From the first day of off-season workouts, Clowney's history as a first overall pick, combined with his proven ability to disrupt defenses, makes him a central piece of the puzzle. Bringing him back, alongside a healthy and motivated Javonte Williams, and solidifying contributors like George Pickens, allows the Cowboys to maintain continuity while adding talent where it is most needed. These moves demonstrate a thoughtful approach to roster construction, emphasizing not only performance, but also culture and leadership in the locker room. Shifting back to the broader organizational mindset, finishing the season strong has been emphasized repeatedly. Even as the team looks toward the draft and future acquisitions, the focus remains on winning and building a positive environment. There is an understanding that each game, particularly the final ones of the season, provides an opportunity to evaluate talent, test strategies, and refine rotations. This is especially important when considering draft positioning and the talent available in later rounds. The Cowboys have historically looked beyond conventional rankings, identifying players who can contribute immediately, even if they fall outside the traditional first-round evaluation window. It's a philosophy that has served them well, blending immediate impact with long-term potential. The balance between securing talent and achieving short-term victories reflects a sophisticated approach to team management, where every decision is weighed carefully against both present and future goals. The ongoing narrative around linebacker play and rotational decisions highlights an area where accountability and clarity are being prioritized. While miscommunications have led to situations where players like Logan Wilson did not see snaps they might have earned, the team is committed to correcting these processes. The defensive staff is under scrutiny, and the organization is making it clear that thorough reviews will take place to ensure that every player gets the opportunity to perform to their capabilities. There's also recognition that leadership on the field is just as important as coaching direction, and building trust between coaches and players remains a top priority. This dual focus on leadership and execution is critical as the team seeks to address past inconsistencies and establish a defense capable of competing at the championship level. Off-season planning is already underway, with cap management and roster strategy playing a central role. The organization has been evaluating different scenarios to maximize flexibility, retain key contributors, and bring in new talent where needed. Players like Kenny Clark, who bring leadership both on and off the field, are being considered carefully to ensure their contributions remain integral to team identity. The Cowboys are approaching this period with deliberate focus, considering both the immediate effects of contracts and the long-term vision for sustained success. This methodical approach demonstrates that the front office is aligning with coaching priorities, ensuring that the team moves cohesively toward shared objectives. Looking ahead, there's plenty to be excited about. The emphasis on returning core players, refining the defensive rotation, and leveraging draft opportunities positions the Cowboys to build on their strengths. The offensive line and running game, bolstered by players like JAVONTE Williams, continue to define the physical nature of the team, while strategic defensive acquisitions promise to shore up areas that have lagged behind. The alignment between coaching staff and front office intentions is a clear signal that this is a pivotal moment for the organization, one where planning, performance, and culture all intersect to create momentum heading into the next season. The Cowboys' narrative this offseason is more than just personnel moves. It's about identity, continuity, and precision in execution. With a renewed focus on finishing strong, retaining influential leaders, and addressing defensive gaps, the team is charting a course designed to return them to the highest levels of competition. There is excitement around the potential impact of players returning, and the conversations around the locker room culture and player commitment indicate that the team is invested in creating a sustainable model for success. Every decision, from cap allocations to rotations and free agency moves, is being scrutinized through the lens of long-term impact, ensuring that this iteration of the Dallas Cowboys is prepared to tackle both immediate challenges and future ambitions. Fans should pay attention to how the team manages these priorities because it sets the stage for everything from draft strategy to game day execution. The focus on maintaining a strong core while addressing weaknesses is central to the organization's philosophy. Players like JAVONTE Williams and George Pickens, alongside potential defensive reinforcements, provide both leadership and skill, anchoring the team's competitive outlook. The Cowboys are also demonstrating a willingness to make tough calls, hold staff accountable, and refine internal processes to ensure maximum efficiency. This level of transparency and deliberate planning is a critical component of building a franchise capable of competing consistently at the highest level. The upcoming offseason promises movement, evaluation, and strategic adjustments that will shape the Cowboys for years to come. By retaining foundational players, assessing coaching efficacy, and positioning themselves to add impactful talent, the team is setting itself up for a transformative period. The emphasis on culture, leadership, and physicality underscores the holistic approach being taken, blending on-field performance with off-field cohesion. With all of these elements aligning, the Cowboys are poised to head into the next season with optimism, purpose, and a clear vision for sustained success. As we continue to break down the Cowboys' off-season strategy, it's impossible to ignore how much attention is being paid to the defensive side of the ball. After a season of highs and lows, the focus has shifted to building a defense that is not only physically dominant but strategically sound. The linebacker rotation, for instance, has been a central topic, especially with situations like Logan Wilson not seeing the field as much as expected. The coaching staff and front office are keenly aware that moments like these can define a player's development and team chemistry, and they are intent on making sure every rotation is optimized going forward. The evaluation process will be detailed and precise, analyzing where gaps occurred, why certain plays did not go as planned, and how the system can be strengthened to ensure consistency. Across all levels of the defense, there's an acknowledgement that mistakes and confusion can happen, but the team's commitment to accountability and refinement is clear, signaling a proactive approach rather than reactive decision-making. The defensive line is another area that is receiving significant attention. The potential return of Jadeveon Clowney is a major factor here. His impact as a pass rusher and run stopper cannot be overstated, and integrating him seamlessly into the defensive scheme is a priority. Clowney's presence also elevates the players around him, allowing linebackers and secondary players to operate with more confidence and versatility. Meanwhile, the focus on young talent and recent draft picks adds a layer of excitement for fans, as the Cowboys aim to blend proven veterans with emerging stars. This combination of experience and youth is designed to create a balanced roster, capable of adapting to different opponents and game situations, ensuring that the Cowboys can compete in every scenario from the first snap to the final whistle. Offense continues to be a pillar of confidence for the team. The running game, anchored by JAVONTE Williams, has been a showcase of physical dominance and reliability. Williams' ability to consistently gain yardage, protect the football, and contribute to play-action schemes provides the offense with multiple layers of strategy. He is complemented by a strong offensive line that has grown together over the season, developing both chemistry and trust in blocking schemes. This cohesion has allowed the team to maintain a power-running identity, while also opening up opportunities for the passing game, creating a balanced attack that can challenge any defense. The emphasis on maintaining this core is a reflection of the Cowboys' broader philosophy, building around players who not only perform at a high level, but also embody the team's physical and mental identity. Free agency and roster construction are expected to be key themes over the next few months. The Cowboys are approaching this period with deliberate planning, weighing the impact of every potential acquisition against both the salary cap and team culture. Strategic decisions around retaining players like George Pickens, Kenny Clark, and other foundational contributors demonstrate a commitment to continuity, while also leaving room to add talent where it can have the most significant impact. Flexibility in contracts, guaranteed money, and the timing of negotiations are all being analyzed to maximize both performance and financial efficiency. This methodical approach underscores the team's intent to make decisions that are sustainable and impactful, rather than reactive moves that provide only short-term solutions. There's also an emphasis on leadership and character within the locker room. Players who have a positive influence on team culture, who mentor younger players, and who uphold standards on and off the field are being prioritized in discussions about roster retention. This focus on leadership complements the tactical and physical strategies being implemented, creating an environment where accountability, preparation, and performance are intertwined. The Cowboys understand that championships are not won solely on individual talent. They are won when a cohesive group of players operates as a unit with trust, resilience, and shared vision. Leadership is the glue that holds this vision together, and the organization is intentional about maintaining it. Looking at the draft and the evaluation of talent, the Cowboys are taking a nuanced approach. They are not merely chasing high-profile names or conventional rankings. Instead, the focus is on players who can contribute immediately, fill specific needs, and fit the team's identity. The philosophy of blending high-upside picks with players who have a proven floor is evident, and the team is willing to be creative in finding value where others might overlook it. This approach allows the Cowboys to build depth, maintain competition for starting roles, and create a pipeline of talent that will sustain the team's performance for years. It's a careful balance of planning for the future, while ensuring that immediate competitiveness is not sacrificed. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. In a shocking turn of events that has ignited social media and sports talk alike, JAVONTE Williams has reportedly voiced strong frustrations over a recent high-profile loss, placing the blame squarely on Cowboys coach Brian Schottenheimer. Sources close to the running back suggest that Williams, known for his explosive play on the field, did not hold back in expressing his anger after the game, and his comments are now fueling speculation about possible tensions behind the scenes. According to insiders, Williams' outburst was not a mere post-game rant, but a pointed critique aimed directly at Schottenheimer's strategic decisions. "He's the reason we lost," Williams allegedly told teammates and staff in a fiery locker room conversation that has since leaked to the press. The remark has sparked debate among fans and analysts, with many dissecting every coaching choice from the game, from play calling to clock management, while Schottenheimer has yet to publicly respond. The rumblings suggest that this could be more than just an isolated disagreement. It may point to a growing rift between the player and the coaching staff. The incident has led to speculation about Williams' future with the team. Would a player of his caliber, frustrated and feeling undervalued, start considering other options, or is this simply a temporary clash in the heat of competition? Analysts are already predicting that the comments could ripple through the locker room, potentially affecting team morale and dynamics in upcoming games. Some insiders hint that front office officials may need to step in to mediate and prevent the situation from escalating. Fans are divided. Some praise Williams for speaking his mind, seeing it as a sign of leadership and accountability, while others worry about the potential fallout if a public confrontation between star player and coach continues to simmer. Meanwhile, social media is buzzing with memes, hot takes, and endless debates over who was really at fault for the loss. Regardless of the truth, one thing is clear: Javonte Williams' statement has lit a fuse that could have consequences far beyond a single game, leaving the football world watching closely for the next move. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.